All right, what's up, Jeff?
What's going on, Keith?
This is Jeff Michaels, the founder of Pondering Waters in Fraser, Michigan. And what do you guys do? What do you specialize in?
We specialize in anything with water features. So we're talking ponds, pondless waterfalls, indoor water features, water walls, everything.
So you build beautiful ponds with water flowing down and koi fish swimming and all that crazy exotic stuff?
Exactly.
I'm excited. And what are we doing at my house today?
Today we are installing a stacked slate sphere from Aquascape. You're really going to love this thing. It's their new product for this year. It's almost like exactly like their stacked slate urn, but it's a sphere. And this product, I just can't wait to get my hands on this thing. It's so cool. Like, I got to get back there now. We got to get going on this thing because it's just such a different and unique product.
All right, well, let's get started right now.
All right, let's go.
All right, so here's the stuff, the water features inside of there with the pump. Then here is all the Spanish sunrise stone, and we're gonna put it right here, Jeff?
Yep, exactly.
Wow, and then what about the sprinklers?
Sprinklers, if we run into the sprinkler lines, if we, we'll just take and pull those up and we'll reroute them around the basin. We'll reroute them around the water feature. We never want to take the sprinkler lines and we never want to go underneath the water feature, just because if they ever bust or break, you got to have access to those. So what you want to do is you actually want to route them around the actual water feature itself.
All right, so we got the stacked slate sphere out, and now what's this, Jeff?
All right, what we have here, this is Aquascapes Aqua Basin. This is 45 inches square, 16 inches deep, and it holds about 98 gallons of water for our sphere.
So we're taking all this out?
Yep, all of this side has to come out before we actually go ahead and install our basin.
Sweet.
So we have a clean slate to work with.
Let's do it. We're going to Utica Rental to get a sod cutter machine real quick. I mean, literally the time, it'll take the same amount of time. All right, we're going to rent out a sod cutter. But it's crazy, like I used to live in these projects down the street when I was a kid. This is my 34th place I've lived. And now I'm finally, I'm a grown man, I got my own business and I have my own home and stability and I'm married. And like, when I was a kid, I looked at the subdivision I live in now. I said, when I get older, I want to get a house in there. And now I have a house in there. What were you saying about goals?
It's amazing what happens when you set goals for yourself. It's amazing when you put something out there and actually speak it and say, one day I'm gonna have this. And you actually believe it. That's the thing, you actually gotta believe it. You just can't, yeah, one day I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna have this. Because if you just say, yeah, one day I'm gonna have this, you're not being positive about it. You have to say, one day I'm gonna have a successful company. I'm gonna have, like for me, I'm gonna have a Dodge Ram one day. Got a Dodge Ram. I'm gonna have equipment, and I will have equipment. You gotta know mentally in your brain that you will have this. And it's amazing how it actually comes full circle.
And this dude's no joke. He's got a multi-six-figure business, an office, a staff. He's got like equipment, machines. Dude, this dude just literally got back from California. We're in Michigan. He flew all the way to California to install this crazy exotic pond water feature. You could check him out on Instagram at Pondering Waters and see some of the work that he does. This guy's no joke.
Thanks, Keith.
We haven't even put this thing in yet. And this thing is how much? 3,200 bucks installed with lights. And you make $1,800 off this as a pond guy, landscaper?
Yeah.
How long does it take?
3-4 hours with 2 guys, depending on how hot it is and what the ground conditions are. So everything in the kit with the lighting, yeah, you could do, well, let's just say 32. I've seen them as high as other states as $3,600 installed. So these are very good profit margin.
So now we're rerouting the sprinkler line to go over there because we got to. All right, we got the sod out, area prepped, the sprinkler out of the way, and now
it's time to position this aqua basin in place, mark it out, and get to digging.
Sweet.
So we'll get this in place.
The Aqua Basin.
Aqua Basin.
All right, the next thing we're gonna do is what?
All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna mark the Aqua Basin out. We're gonna dig it. This Aqua Basin is 16 inches. But what we're actually gonna do is we're actually gonna dig it almost a half an inch to an inch lower, because what we're gonna do for you so you can have some little fun with it is we're actually gonna put what's called a bib liner on it. So we're gonna have to keep on refilling it. So that's just a little added extra step that we're doing today.
Oh, so you're putting a rubber mat, like a
exactly.
liner, to catch the water. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so we've dug the hole, measured 17 inches, tamped it down, and now we're making sure the Aqua Basin is perfectly level. And it's not. We have to take it out and make an adjustment.
Yep.
On what side?
We have to. Right now, we're high on this side.
Yeah.
So you can see we're high on this side. So we either got to take some off of this end or add some right here on this end. And then over here, so we're just almost there. So we got to come up either on this side, or tamp it down on that side.
All right, now that we're level, we can start backfilling. All right, we're actually putting the spear in now. The stacked slate spear.
All right, and as you can see,
I like it. What's that?
this is our mystery box.
We have a mystery box.
So in case you don't know what's inside this box, I'm gonna cut this open.
I have no idea what's inside of this mystery box. Oh,
So,
honey.
What? What is it?
you're gonna love this.
This is
Can I see?
Go ahead, pull it out. You can pull this out and show her.
an LED lighting kit.
Yep. So now you got LED lights that will actually go around it for at night.
Pretty.
An LED spotlight kit. Wow.
So cool. So cool.
This is awesome.
That is
Thank you.
the new Aquascape color changing light. That will go. This light will actually go on the very top of the sphere, and you can actually change the colors as it's bubbling up on top.
Wow. You know what I mean? Like I didn't even think that stuff was like even possible.
This is the Aquascape auto dosing system for fountains.
Yeah.
So this will help keep your fountain nice and clean from all the scale and lime, and
Yeah.
so.
It's the top of the line. It's the best quality.
Yeah. And every year they keep on coming out with more and more and more. You know, just like the lighting, they've been working on the color changing lighting for a long time, but they didn't just want to come out with a product just to come out with a product because everybody else was. They waited for the right time to where they had it and there was not going to be any issues. And that's when they came out with the product. And that's what you want. You don't want a company just come out with a product because they want to come up with a product. They want to test it. I mean, that's why Aquascape still has their own construction crew, because they're testing all these things out in the field. You know, they're still the only manufacturer that still installs. You know, and there's a reason for it. It's tried. The products are tried and true.
And if you're interested in seeing that, I'll put links in the description below to different Instagrams, to Aquascapes Instagram, to Greg Whitstock, who is the founder, the pond guy. He's the founder of Aquascape, and some crazy stuff. And I'll put Jeff Michael's Instagram below so you can look at the work he's done. He does some crazy stuff. All right, let's get back to work. Oh, it fit right in there like a glove.
Yep. So I got all your color changing LEDs in there.
No.
That and just press it in and you're all set.
Now tighten it.
Yep, now you can tighten that.
Dude, the wife of Tron made us a whole spread. I gotta vlog this. Thank you. I haven't had a glass of Verner's in like 5 years.
I didn't do that.
Really? We're cutting the excess away?
Yep, cutting the excess away. Now that we know our splash zone, we can cut this away.
Yeah.
And wrap this baby up.
The splash zone?
Splash zone. You'll see right where all the droplets of water are going. So you'll probably end up having to adjust these at night so you can get the best light output.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
sweet.
It'll just stake right into the ground there.
What color are they?
These will be white. These are just your regular white lights. We'll just put that slack in there. And this can just go up on the wall or on a wood stake.
A wood stake.
Okay, now we also have your color changing LED light that is in the top of your fountain. Again, that can just come right here. Your three-way splitter.
Oh, okay.
This is your fancy remote control for your LED lighting.
A remote control?
Yeah.
What? My wife is going to love that.
Ooh.
Dude, that is sweet.
But
Ashley?
we need batteries.
What kind?
AAA.
I gotta go get AAA batteries. Double A? Let me see. Those are double A.
AA.
Double A batteries. Oh, it's freezing in this basement. It's literally like 95 degrees out there. Oh, God. Thank you so much, Jeff. And Greg Woodstock. Dude, you were awesome. Greg Woodstock's the founder of Aquascape. He's a visionary. And, dude, I believe that God put him on this planet to literally be the pond guy and inspire people to bring, like, nature and waterfalls and what happens in nature into their own backyards. That's like the way I see it. I asked him at the Aquascape event, I'm like, do you believe that God put you here to like do this? He goes, absolutely.
Let's see the...
Oh, they're AAA.
I was right.
That's crazy. Alright, I had to switch my battery. This is the cool part. He's putting an auto doser in. So it puts some type of safe chemical in there so it keeps the scaling away, the bad stuff, the good stuff.
Alright, so this is your auto doser.
Auto doser.
Yep. Right now.
You're priming the system?
You can see this tube here comes all the way through here, and you can actually see all the product getting out, sucking through here. It's going to go through here and out the tube. So this goes in here like this.
Yeah.
Just kind of put the hose in there, make sure it doesn't kink.
Yeah.
Then this will actually get buried in the ground.
Yeah.
You're going to bury it all the way up to this line here. And then this.
Oh, it gets buried in the ground.
Yeah, it gets buried in the ground.
That's cool.
And then this, once that gets buried, will go right in the gravel. And this is where we buried this good for you.
Nice.
You can actually put this right in there. And that'll go right into the water where it needs to be.
And you just leave it like chilling right there?
Yep.
And it drips all the way down?
As long as it drips inside the water,
Yeah.
you're good. As long as that prevent gets in there, like preventing sweat.
Yeah.
But yeah, it'll go in there. It'll be all good.
Sweet. So right now, Jeff is making social media. He's making a YouTube video for the YouTube channel for his business, Pondering Waters, to promote his business, right? So he's killing two birds with one stone, man. He's got the Canon G7X Mark II. This is a good camera. If you want a good vlogging camera, that right there. Canon G7X Mark II with a Manfrotto. All right, I'm super excited. My wife and I were going to the nursery to pick out plants and some shrubs all in mulch, and we're gonna put it all over here, and we're gonna turn this whole thing into a beautiful landscape. See? We're gonna turn all this into a beautiful landscape, and then we might get a pond put over there, and then have stepping stones that go out to a fire pit. There's gonna be a roller coaster and a Ferris wheel. The sky's gonna open up. I'm sorry. Anyways, Jeff Michaels from Pondering Waters. Thank you so much, sir.
You're so welcome. It's been my pleasure.
Dude, how many of these types of water features have you installed?
Oh,
Or
man.
turn this way.
You know, we do maybe about 25 to 30 water features a year, but it's not all stacked slate spheres. You know, we're doing ponds, pondless waterfalls, different types of fountains, indoor fountains. But yeah, that's, you know, these are small, but they got a huge impact, and especially for the price point, you can't beat these at all.
Sweet. So if you happen to live in Michigan and you're local, we're in Sterling Heights, Shelby Township, Macomb, Fraser, and you want a pond installed or anything like this, check out Jeff Michaels from Pondering Waters. He's a 5-star company, and I will put the link in the description below to his business, and you can call him up and he will give you an assessment. What's that called?
No, yeah, an estimate. Yeah,
An estimate. He'll give you an estimate. And where do you get the koi fish from?
We have a few different sources, you know, local pet. I try to support the local companies around the area.
Yeah.
So I'll go to like places like Tropical Treasures or, you know, Vegan, something like that. It just to kind of help support the local, you know, community and business around me.
Beautiful. So you've been a certified aquascape contractor since,
1998.
and then what were you just saying?
I left for about 4 years, you know, and it was in the past, so I won't state why. But I had to make a choice, either go out of business, because after I left, there was a decline in business.
You said your ego got in the way and stuff.
Yeah, my ego got in the way. There was stuff that happened, and, you know, get into your head trash, and, you know, just things happen that, you know, I could have just let go, and, you know, I never did. So I let myself get in the way of my own, you know, future and prosperity. But I had a decision to make. It's either go out of business or find out where I was when I was successful and making money. And as I sat there and thought about it, it was when I was with Aquascape. Aquascape is not just a pond manufacturer. You know, the Certified Aquascape Contractors is nothing like you would never see in any other industry. And I don't want to, you know, trash like typical landscapers, but you get into these other landscape areas to where brick paver guys are fighting brick paver guys, and they don't want to help each other, you know, as far as what I know from years back. Or you get people that are
you guys
talking
are
about
a community or brotherhood.
We call it a tribe, but actually I think of it more of a family.
Yeah.
Because you'll never find anything in any other industry than in the pond industry and with Aquascape, because everybody wants to help everybody succeed. I've got another CAC 20 minutes from me. We talk all the time.
A certified aquascape contractor,
certified,
CAC.
Yep, another certified aquascape contractor, and we talk all the time. You know, it's we help each other out. You know, if he has a job that he needs help on, I'll lend him a hand. You know, it's if I got a question about something that I don't know how to install, or if I come across something I've never come across before, they'll help you. And it's just, like I said, it's Aquascape is more. It's more than just these stack slate spheres and these pumps, and it's people that want to genuinely help people succeed in life and business wise. You know, I can call up anybody, I don't know, 400 plus certified aquascape contractors or anybody in the network, and they'll drop in a dime to either pick up that phone and walk me through something, or we're just there to help each other succeed.
That's awesome. So if somebody's interested in all that, where do they go? Is the academy, when is it?
Well, the Aquascape Academy, I think it's done for this year, so I believe it's going to start back up in the fall. I don't know the dates yet for that. But what another event that's coming up right now is Pondemonium. Pondemonium.
Every year?
Every year.
Is that the one in St. Charles,
Correct.
Illinois?
Yeah.
It's at the Aquascape.
Well, it's in the Q Center.
Yeah.
So everybody stays in the Q Center, but all the training is there. They have the advanced builds. They have the round tables. They have, I mean...
Do you know the date? Right now?
No.
Okay. I'll figure out. I'll put links in the description below for the to become a certified aquascape contractor, to join the Aquascape Academy, whether you're beginner, intermediate, or advanced. Mm-hmm. And then there's a yearly event called the Pondemonium event. It's in St. Charles, Illinois. And then there you can join, you know, hundreds of other people and learn all about this, the whole business side of it. I attended the Aquascape Academy a couple months ago, and it was like, blew my mind. It was amazing. I'll put links to the vlogs in the description below, and you can see, if you're interested in this, of how big this actually is. But anything, what were you saying again? I'm sorry.
No, it's just different than any other industry. It really is. So, you know, I owe a lot to Aquascape and a lot of the certified Aquascape contractors that helped me along the way grow my business, you know, be a little bit more successful and get me where I'm at today. So if it wasn't for Aquascape and all the other certified contractors, you know, who knows where I'd be right now. Mm-hmm. I'd probably be out of business.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's
it's
a great thing.
The products too.
Oh yeah, definitely.